Hi, welcome back to All About the Alternative. I'm the Gadget Lady, and I'll probably stop doing that. Maybe in a few videos on, I may stop doing that because you'll get to know me and you'll know me as the Gadget Lady and this show being called All About the Alternative. And as you revisit me, you'll know that. I frequently have gained the title of Gadget Lady because I have a lot of gadgets. But one thing I also do on this channel, which is why the channel has this title, is called All About the Alternative, is alternatives and alternative ways of thinking, alternative lifestyles. And I believe this one sort of matches it. Through the power of social media, you learn about a concept that is supposedly new again. So everything old is new again, and this is one of them because, well, that's what a trad wife basically is. It's a traditional roles. It's traditional housewife. So if it's called a trad wife and it's actually a husband doing it, is it a trad husband, trad spouse? That's an interesting thought as well. But basically, I mean, I was watching some social media concepts and some other YouTubers, one that just basically does commentary on to other TikTokers and YouTubers, uh, and that's basically all they do. And so I started watching some of the other trad wife videos as well, and I learned a little bit about it, but also watched some spoofs on it as well. That I thought that was interesting. Um, you know, they have a little bit of fun on screen, and so I'm having a little fun here today myself with this because I just thought, I'm listening to the whole idea of it, and it really got me going. So I looked it up, decided, having a little look at what definitions I can come up with of what this tradwife thing is, and give it to you, because some of my viewers probably have no idea what a tradwife is and probably never heard of this concept, or maybe you have. So comment below if you have heard of it and what you think of it, and give me a like and a subscribe as well. And basically what a tradwife is, guess what, traditional wife or traditional housewife. And basically it's a Western culture thing that basically the wife stays at home, or one spouse, I guess you could probably say that. But anyway, in this case, trad wife means that the wife stays at home, believes in traditional value that the wife stays at home while the husband goes out to work, and she takes care of all of the home, and all of the necessities of what needs to be taken care of, the family, making sure all of the husband's details are done, and if he has to have something, appointments to look after, she'll make sure he has his appointments, and make sure the kids have their appointments, and make sure she's got her stuff. And while nobody else is looking after her stuff, she's got to look after all that as well, and make sure of it. Now, there's another little piece of that concept that suggests that if they split up, or the husband, something happens to the husband, the wife is stuck because there's no idea what she can do about it, because she's fallen on that, hey, I'm only doing this and looking after the family, so now I can't go get a job and I can't do all of these things. And there are ways to do lots of things that you can do. You can go back to school, you can um, you can start up your own business. There's tons of things that a person can do, even right out of high school, that they can do, and they can do everything from home today. If you want to start up your own business, start out with that. Now, some of them do fall into that category of they start up a YouTube, and they start showing off the family, and they start showing what their household is run, and how they do their finances and everything, and how they do their minimalist ideas and things like that. And here I am. I'm trying to do some of those concepts too. I'm trying to explain to you what I'm learning about and what I know about, and I'm offering it totally free to you guys, because I hear somebody is out there actually trying to charge for this stuff, and it makes it a course on it or something. And that's, if you subscribe to me, that's basically the only thing you really have to do. I have a membership actually on here, but it's totally up to you whether you'd like to join that membership or not. And so that's a little shout out to that, but it's not really where I'm going with that on this video. But yeah, so basically, I'm just going to come back to that whole thing about the trad wife. They just basically believe in traditional roles. So it's a great idea in a lot of ways. And so for some reason, they had to put a label on it and call it a trad wife. And it even goes as far as to say um, the whole concept of today's media concept is identifying as something. And so you actually have to, the woman who identifies as a trad wife is part of the definition of a trad wife. And so, like I said, they had to put a label on it. So, and I really thought about that. I sat back a little bit, actually. You know, you kind of watch something, get to know what the concept is. And as I learned about it, I went, wait a sec. Well, technically, I'm a trad wife because I've spent 30 years doing all of that stuff. I looked after a household. I looked after everything and what my family needed. Made sure everything was taken care of. By the way, all while having a full-time job and having side jobs on top of it. Never missed a beat. Did everything. So, am I a trad wife? Yeah, actually I am. Plus. A trad wife plus. So, I think I did all of that and more. I looked after things for other people. I looked that it was part of my of everything I did. So I mean, what is the whole point here of what a trad wife like traditionally today? Yeah, okay. So you want to have a '50s idea? No, there are a part of this here that I did find that they think it's an American culture, Christian religious values. Well, I guess I get a strike off for that. I'm Jewish, so I don't have that one. Conservative politics, choice feminism, and neo-paganism, apparently, is part of the definition of being a trad wife. Well, I guess there's a part of that concept I don't even fall into, so I guess there's a couple strikes there on me. But I mean, if you really think about it, that is exactly. I looked after everything. I looked after all the finances. Uh, I I looked after everything when I went to do. I've done things from scratch. That's part of my alternative recipes is learning how to do something different. How to just keep a household that's all different items and stuff. Um, and just making sure I had everything that my family needed. If my family needed something, I made sure they got it. Uh, so I guess that it makes me one of those trad wives too, I guess. Sad to say. I guess I needed a label. I don't need that label, but some people do need that label, I guess, to just say that's what they are. And so it's a trad wife uh, fad, I guess, or something. I don't know. I'm not maybe calling it a fad's too much, and maybe it's going too far. But I mean, everybody follows a concept, and so let's. I don't know where the trad wife idea is really going, but it is a social media concept created by social media. And like I said, they needed a label, so they got one. So they're a trad wife if you work at home, taking care of the household, and majority of them don't have a job, and that's what I'm saying. But like I said, I did all that and more anyway. So um, that's all I'm going to really say for this today. I'm going to do some more videos very, very soon, and I'm going to show this here. You can decide of what this is and what it actually does. It actually is a rechargeable thing. It's a powered item, and have a guess on what this is. Put a guess in the comments, and my next video will tell you what this thing is. Have a great day. Miracles happen every day.